Hello and welcome to my page. And I just wanted to go live and chat if anyone's here, but really I just want to speak about self-hypnosis and how it is very powerful for helping you change your concept of self. So when I speak about self-hypnosis, I've been playing these videos, like affirmations when you fall asleep. It's Paul McKenna. So as I'm falling asleep, I've been listening to these self-hypnosis. I speak each ear and it comes, and I've been noticing massive changes in my life. Hello, I see someone's here. Oh, they're gone. Yeah, I've been listening to it each night as I fall asleep, and I've been noticing it changing my life completely. Lots of changes happening in regards to my health, in regards to prosperity, success, my motivation. So, you know what happens when we do self-hypnosis and it impresses the subconscious mind? You start to get good thoughts, ideas, and you start to change the way you do things. Hello, Michelle Noons. How are you? Where are you from? I've been speaking about self-hypnosis and how it's been helping me, and I've been finding that I've been having big changes, especially in regards to being a lot more cleanly, like cleaning my room. My car's really nice and clean. Portugal. Oh, amazing. What time is it in Portugal? I'm here in New Zealand. Three people. Hello, hello, welcome. What's everyone up to? Love your channel. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Have you tried self-hypnosis before? Has anyone heard of Paul McKenna? 9:11 a.m. Amazing. It's 10:11 p.m. here. Well, good morning. Good morning. Have you heard of Paul McKenna? The hypnosis, the NLP. I've been using his hypnosis every night as I fall asleep. Carol Neurotic, is that a bot? I'm not sure what that comment is. But yeah, anyway, so I've been listening to these just now. Okay. So Paul McKenna, he does hypnosis, he does neuro-linguistic programming, neuroscience, havening. It's 3 a.m. in Texas, United States. You're up early, Clint. Are you just getting up, or are you still chilling in bed on your phone? Yeah, so he does, self-help. He helps people improve their life. And I've just been experimenting with the videos online. Paul McKenna, self-hypnosis. He has great ones for prosperity, for wealth and confidence, health, happiness. And, well, he gets you into these really deep hypnotic states, so it bypasses the conscious mind and hits the subconscious mind. And, whatever hits the subconscious mind gets projected out and creates our reality. So I've just been noticing big changes using them. Texas. I'd love to go to the United States. It'd be very fun. Dan Kine. Good morning. How are we, Dan? Hope you've been well. Dan down the caption man. But yeah, if you're watching this, check out Paul McKenna and his hypnosises. I've been doing it for about a week now, maybe 2 weeks. Every night as I fall asleep, and I've been having the best sleeps. Been noticing my productivity going up. Been noticing I'm having a lot more thoughts in regards to how to, in my business, do better business. I am working, but have a break right now. Oh, amazing, Clint. What do you do for work? And thanks for spending your break with me. Very well, thank you. I trust that you've been well too. Yes, been very well. Had a couple of days where I felt a bit off, just kind of had to accept it and work through it and use what I know to get myself back up on top. Not that I was on the bottom or anything, but you know, sometimes you have those days and your mind might go a bit funny, or you forget what you know. I work on the oil fields. What does that involve? Like, I wouldn't even know. Work on the oil fields. Is that like heavy labor? You must be very strong. But yeah, I had a couple of random days, didn't feel that productive, didn't, I don't know, just a bit going on. I think it's around this time of year, things get a bit crazy, don't they? But I used what I know, you know, did some meditation, did some scripting, writing down things, listened to self-hypnosis. That could have also been it. You know, as we start to entertain new ideas and concepts of ourselves, the old version of ourselves wants to creep back in and try to remain in control. But yeah, you just got to take the time to work through it. The oil fields. What's the highlight of your guys' week so far? Been feeling that lately too. Yeah, old versions. Yeah, that's for sure. Can be quite strong sometimes, can't it? The old patterns trying to break through. I seen a good quote from Osho today about, you know, if you have like a bad thought, well, tell me the highlights. Instead of trying to suppress it or fight the thought, you know, you just don't even like give it any entertainment. You kind of just, you know, observe it, or you don't give it a meaning. Like, oh no, I shouldn't be thinking this. And just see it that like it's someone else's thought. It's not even yours, and they just go away. So many highlights. I came back from a potluck dinner tonight with my friends, which was quite fun. Got a full belly. Anyway, the hypnosis has been really good. I like been noticing the subtle changes. I've got the pond out there. If you've seen our other videos, the little fountain in it stopped working, so it's been getting like quite stagnant and growing all this stuff in it. And then, you know, next thing you know, I'm out there cleaning the whole pond. I'm in it, the water up to my knees, and scrubbing it and making it look good. And then, you know, cleaning my room completely, vacuuming, and my bed, and hanging up all my clothing, all nice and ordered. And then my car, I hadn't really cleaned it since I'd moved into this place, because cleanliness hasn't been, you know, organization hasn't been a big strong suit, and that's a part of me that I've been changing. Next thing you know, like cleaning my car top to bottom and actually enjoying it. Also, just got accepted into real estate. I got a job doing real estate now, well, studying, and that was something I'd written down. I love investing in property and real estate. Next, you know, I called a real estate agent to offer some of my marketing services, but then I asked them about real estate, and she's like, called this lady here to ask about marketing, and I called her, but then I said, oh, what course would be best to do real estate? And then she's like, come meet me, and she showed me the right course, and I had a meeting with them. I had a meeting with two of them, and then they were like, we'd love to have you as a real estate agent. This is the course here. If you accept this course, we will take you on, and we will train you from start to finish. So now I'm becoming a real estate agent. I love how manifestation works. I work many hours, and this week, the different companies I work with have meshed together, and we have been very efficient. Oh, that's good. Efficiency is always good. Cleanliness is the next to godliness, they say. Yeah. What is it? If you got a messy room, you got a messy mind. Work many hours. How many hours is many hours? And is it quite labory? But yeah, I feel good being cleaner. Cleaning my room, have a nice clean car. I was silly. Here we go. This is my ADD for you, or like little traits of it. I was cleaning my car, and then I was taking things into my room, and I came in here, and next thing you know, I must have got like distracted watching YouTube or putting things away. I forgot to close my car door, and over the night it rained, like just non-stop. And I didn't go check my car until my friend messaged me about 4 p.m. the next day. So I left my car about 6 p.m., came down, and I just stayed home working. And then he messaged me like, Gareth, your car door's been open. Bloody flooded, flooded my car. Well, the back seat. And then, that started stinking. So I went and had to get that all shampooed. And then, I guess that's what helped me clean my car even more, like to finish it off, because I had to get it all shampooed and made it look all nice. But about 90 to 95 hours a week. Wow, that's a lot of hours, and especially labor. You must be making bank, lots of money. Did you enjoy it? I used to do concreting, which was like, and painting, and all that was quite labor intensive, but I could imagine the oil fields would be a lot more. That's a lot of hours. But yeah, flooded my car, which was quite funny. And then because it was so wet and it rained the whole next day, I couldn't really dry it out. So then it started to get that funny smell. It's quite funny. But yes, I'm really excited. And I just got my havening practitioner's license today, so I'm a fully qualified havening practitioner. That's really good. And yeah, about to start the real estate training, so I'll be able to invest and sell properties. So lots of my manifestations are coming. Well, my wife can spend more than I can make. I bet she's happy then. That's so funny. That's good. Hope she's working and contributing as well, or even looking after the family or whatnot. How long have you been in the oil fields for? I'm pretty excited to do this real estate jazz and business, because I do my work from home and I'm quite isolated a lot of the time. So I'll actually be able to work in an office around people and not, sometimes I feel I go a bit crazy. But I also contribute all this stuff happening to these self-hypnosises. So like, Neville Goddard speaks about what you think about before you fall asleep will manifest. So I've been listening to these self-hypnosises. I got about 4 or 5 that I play through the night. I was using headphones, but I keep waking up. It'd be weird. So I got 2 speakers either side of me now that I fall asleep to, and giving me positive suggestions around wealth, health, prosperity, confidence, and yeah, I'm noticing the subtle changes in my moods and being like wanting to do more work and seeking more opportunities. I've been listening to the health one. It talks about exercise. I don't do too much exercise. Hello, Jessica. Hello, welcome. We're just talking about hypnosis and what's been going on and just hanging out. But yeah, I don't really do too much exercise. And I was just driving and I looked at this park and I was like, oh my God, that park looks good. Randomly just pulled over, went for a walk. Next thing I'm doing it, I'm like running around this park. And I'm like, oh, wow, this hypnosis is starting to work. But then I was just sitting in my room and felt like going for a run, ran around the block. But then my nephew came the other day. Was teaching him some Neville Goddard. He's about 10, 11, just planting little seeds in his mind. It's quite cool. He wants to be the fastest man in the world. So I'm like, so what would that look like? And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, would you be on the podium holding your first place medal at the Olympics? You know, getting him to imagine that. And I just brought him, I was out today for Christmas, got him some cones that he can set up for sprinting and a skipping rope. Well, are Paul's meditations on YouTube? Yes, they are. I've actually, if you go into my channel, I've made a playlist called Self-Hypnosis, where I've put quite a few of them. They're really, he's a master at what he does. But yeah, I ended up going for a big walk with my nephew, which is even more exercise. And then when I went to get my car clean after flooding it, I went for a huge walk around the city, and I've been enjoying it. Yeah, definitely give them a check out. So I've actually made my own personal list. So I'll put his falling asleep one on first, and then that will go on an auto playlist. So it'll help me fall asleep. And then it will be like the prosperity one, then the health one, and then manifest the great life, and then become smarter while you sleep. I have noticed the playlist yesterday, and I'm starting to use them, Clint. Yeah, great. Yeah, I always only put on in the playlist type of things what I think's quite efficient or what I use, and yeah, I found them to be really good. Even just during the day, if I'm driving, I'll chuck one on. I'm not sure if you get to listen to stuff while you work, Clint, but it says don't listen to them while you're driving or heavy machinery, but I still sometimes listen to them even if I'm driving. But you still got your eyes open and being conscious and aware. You just feel very relaxed. He's like, now relax. Ooh. And yeah, it's cool how it starts to work in printing, especially as you sleep. Because the conscious mind isn't there to be the conscious mind's the guard of the subconscious, the unconscious mind. So when you're asleep, your conscious mind's not there to be like, stop things going in. And his suggestions are amazing. The one about happiness is really good. He does a thing called Big Mind. He speaks to the parts of your mind. I want to speak to the part of your mind who is like scared, the part of your mind that's worried, the part of your mind that makes decisions, the part of your mind that does this and that and that. And I think that's what actually brought up a little bit for me to make me feel a bit funny, because he goes, I want to bring up the deepest insecurity that your mind has, and it's going to work through it as you sleep. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it brought up some stuff for me that's been getting processed in the unconscious. So I was feeling a bit off, but last couple of days I felt great, and today felt really good. Just always got to remind myself to go, if the mind's ever getting a bit funny, just go sit outside on the grass and meditate. There's a massive full moon at the moment. It's looking beautiful. I wonder if I could show you. Oh, all right. Can you see the moon? Well, it doesn't look that big, but it's pretty big here. I've also been putting little, goals on the wall, little sticky notes. You might see one on my ceiling there. So each time I see them, I read it and I make a conscious effort to get excited about these wee goals I have and imagine myself doing them. What's going on, team? What's a fun fact? A random fact, or Christ consciousness is very powerful at the moment. Make sure you're meditating, especially around this time of year. Tap in. I've also been doing well with my investments in crypto. Quite new to investing, but Some of them are paying off. I'm learning as I go as well, making mistakes. They call it FOMO, when you see a coin going off and you fear you're going to miss out, so you buy in. So that's what people bank on, the fear of you know. So that's been good. I'm still up, which is fun. Yeah, definitely go check out the playlist and Paul McKinnon's Hypnosis. They, especially the happiness one. So teaching your unconscious mind to just process and have a happy baseline in the background, and it works with the unconscious a lot. I learned a lot about it when I did my NLP studies. I need to check equipment every so often, so I'll be in and out. Nice. Gotta keep it all going. How have you been, Jessica? You still in the chat? What's new? Yeah, I haven't really been uploading many videos. Only about I had that great interview with Coach DiCarlo. Really enjoyed that. He's so great. So peaceful outside. Well, have you guys written down some goals for your 2020 yet? You put some thought into it? I've written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I better close this door. There's been these oh no, these big ants with wings. I like that interview. I listen to him quite often. Yeah, same. And I started imagining myself speaking with them. Yeah, manifested that interview. Where do you do your crypto trades? So I'm on. I use Coinbase, and yeah, Coinbase and Coinbase Wallet. Yeah, I've been playing around with the Inu coins. About to step out for a long walk, but there is something I started imagining a year back when I was living in Arizona. And here I am. Life is crazy. It's amazing. I'm so proud of you. It's great. I love it when something, I seen another quote the other day. It goes, I bet you're living something, your life right now is something you prayed for a long time ago. I stopped and looked around. I was like, wow, very true. The crypto trades, yeah, just on the Coinbase at the moment, using a bit of Uniswap and yeah, still learning, just hanging out, watching YouTubes. Thanks, friend. Very welcome. You were saying there's these ants with big wings. I think at a certain time of year that's a huge moth. Letting all the bugs in. They all fly up into the city, up into the sky, and they all mate, and then they come down and hang out. But yeah. Welcome new people stepping in. Say hello. Tell me a fun fact or what's new in your life. Yeah. So I guess my highlights are now going to be in studying real estate, which that'll come out of the blue, um, after writing down that I do real estate. Happy Sunday, Gareth, and to everyone here, have a great day all. You too. Bye. If you're leaving. Yeah, real estate, just got my havening practitioner license, or certified, which is really good. Real estate. Yeah, a few things. The hypnosis has been helping. Feel a lot more clear mind. Yeah, investments are paying off. They're going well, which is good. My brother, I got him a while ago to write down that he had a loving, caring relationship with his son. And I'm just watching that unfold and manifest, and now he's having a great relationship with his son, and yeah, it's really cool. And I'm getting to see my nephew more and teaching him. Buddy Nova, how we doing? Hope you're having a great day, morning, evening. How you been? It's so funny now. I can't hurt anything. There are some little ants just living up on the hill. I don't know. They love it up here. And if I had a plate with some sweet chili sauce, and this morning I went to take my plates out and go wash it, but it had quite a few ants on it, and I was like, oh, I don't want to drown them or hurt them or anything, so I'm like tapping the plate to make them run away. It's a process, but then some of them got stuck in the sauce, and then I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to hurt these wee ants. What am I gonna do? And some of them were like, really drowning, and I was like, oh, trying to get them out of the sauce. Much love, Gareth, and everyone. Much love to you as well. Very much love. It's a very loving time of year, isn't it? Around the end of the year, everyone's starting to pack up. Well, not everyone, but I did a bit of Christmas shopping today, which is good. I was actually thinking today, what's changed for me, and even a year ago, I remember, because I went to a potluck Christmas lunch today, and a year ago I was dabbling in smoking cigarettes, and I was watching people smoke, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't smoke. Like, I don't even feel the need or the urge to do it anymore. I was like, that's amazing. I've gotten off my medication for my attention deficit disorder. I was like, that's amazing. I don't drink. I feel comfortable just hanging out. I don't, I'm just stone sober. And I was like, oh, quite a few things have changed for me. And this is, yeah. And I was like, in a new house, new business opportunities. It's very cool. Life's unfolding. And it's funny how it does it. Especially with this real estate. It's so funny. It's so exciting. Now I'm imagining myself walking people through open homes, which is going to be cool. Getting my first sale. Sold. Imagining myself ticking off my goals, which I think is I might make a video on that, because that would imply that I've completed it, right? Ticking off the goals. Yeah, been talking about hypnosis as well. Go check out, I made a new playlist, Self-Hypnosis by Paul McKenna. They're great videos on a wide range of topics and subjects that I feel are quite important. Yeah. Coming up 30 minutes, so I just wanted to jump on this live and hang out and say hello, share some things I've been up to, talk about self-hypnosis. Can you show me how you do it, please? How I do what? Sorry. So if you're talking about manifestation, I will create a little scene that implies the wish fulfilled. So I'll use this, I've written goals down. Yeah, write them on a bit of paper. Oh, self-hypnosis. Okay. Oh, so I've actually created a playlist on, if you go to my playlists, Paul McKenna. So I just put headphones in and listen to it. I just sit still or lay down. I've been doing it as I fall asleep. So I'll have the self-hypnosis playing as I fall asleep, and I just listen to what he says. Woohoo, buddy Nova. Thank you. Things going well. Yeah, so I just listen to it and listen to what he says, and you just make sure you get really relaxed. And he uses suggestions, so it'll get you to relax really deeply, and then his voice will speak in your right ear, then your left ear, while one's speaking in the middle. So I don't know, the mind gets a bit confused, and you just get all daisy, and the more you listen to it, the better. But you can even do your own self-hypnosis. I always do the havening, I'll sit there for a while stroking my hands like this with my eyes closed. I focus my attention here between the eyebrows. I look up, and then I'll just repeat, like, say with my breath. So I'll be stroking my hands. I probably got food on my face. I'll be stroking my hands and then breathing, and you can you'll be like, I am successful. I am successful. So if you're breathing, so in your mind, so you'll be stroking your hands, sitting still, closed eyes, looking between your eyebrows, and as you breathe in, you go, but on the in breath, you won't be able to really hear me, but go, I am successful. I am healthy. I am wise. And while looking between and matching the affirmation with your breath is really helpful, while even stroking your hands. I found that very powerful. But yeah, go check out my playlist, the self-hypnosis, and just give it a go. They're about 25 to 30 minutes long, some maybe 22 minutes. You can do it just before you fall asleep, or just any time. Just chuck in some headphones or let them on the speakers and just relax and listen to his voice. It's so soothing, and the powerful suggestions. It's really working with your unconscious mind, and you'll notice a difference. Like I mentioned earlier, I've noticed a massive difference in myself when it comes to being more tidy and clean. I've completely cleaned my room and my car. The pond out there started getting dirty. I never even cleaned a pond before, and now I'm in there cleaning it. Eating a lot more healthier. I've been listening to his health one. I've started eating healthier and cooking my meals. Not buying Uber Eats. I don't really exercise, but since listening to this health one, he speaks about exercise quite a bit. I was driving and I seen a nice park, and I just randomly pulled over. I had the idea to pull over, and I was walking around. Next thing you know, I'm running around this park. Then I got home, and then the next day I just had the feeling to go for another run. So I can notice the subtle changes in me from these self-hypnosises. But yeah, it's just like listening to affirmations, and it impresses the hypnotic suggestions. It gets you really relaxed and calm into a hypnotic state, so the conscious mind isn't so prominent, and you're so relaxed, and then the suggestions bypass the conscious and hit your subconscious mind, and because the subconscious mind will deliver whatever it accepts, you'll notice a big change. But yeah, I've noticed a big difference with my progression in my business, like wanting to do a lot more activities, research, just more ideas coming in. Yeah, let's look him up. Paul McKenna hypnosis, for health, for wealth, for happiness, for confidence. And I made a playlist if you want to check that out, just so, yeah, the ones that I've been using. 6 people, welcome. I hope you've been having a great day, morning, lunch, evening, night, life. Just been hanging out, speaking about hypnosis. Yeah, using powerful suggestions while you're in a hypnotic state can be so powerful. if you're wanting to quit smoking, he has ones on quitting smoking as well. And what I've been personally doing is I have a playlist that I'll put on my phone. I plug it in. I have speakers either side of me because he pans his voice either side in certain parts. And I've just been falling asleep listening to him. And it'll go through the playlist as I sleep. I'm not sure if you guys can sleep listening to people, but I find it quite easy because he'll lead you through like a quiet, starts them off, gets you really relaxed for the first like 10 minutes. And then the hypnotic suggestions start kicking in. Hope you guys have got all your Christmas shopping done and plans. Is anyone going away for Christmas or for going away for New Year's? I'm not too sure what I'm doing yet. Just lunch with the parents. Nice, thank you so much. I will try that in a little while. I recently watched your video on why you're still here. Oh, while you're here, I want to say thank you for that. I hope you have a great day. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was quite a heavy video to make, but I'm glad I made it. Quite a few people have said it's helped them, so that was the intention, to show that wherever you are, you can change your life for the better. There's always a light at the end of the darkness that you might be in. But yeah, I'll thank you for the compliment and enjoy those hypnosises because I'm gonna listen to them for a whole month and see what happens. Or probably even more than that, but yeah, daily I've been giving them a go. Every night I fall asleep. And he has one for sleep, for having a deep sleep. So if you haven't been finding sleeping easy, give them a go. While you're here, let me say thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's cool some of you are here hanging out. I should really I wonder if you can learn to share, if you can share your screen on here so we can like watch stuff together. Or, I can check things out that you guys suggest. Has anyone here heard of Paul McKenna? If not, look him up. He's great. Paul McKenna hypnosis, and give them a go. I need to get these bugs out of my room. I think I might wrap it up, team. But definitely go check out Paul McKenna hypnosis. Listen to them anytime for the day. Use headphones if you can. Okay, cool. He has some really funny, crowd hypnosis stuff, which like he did back when he was younger. It's quite hilarious actually, making people like be chickens and stuff. Thanks for Paul McKenna recommendation, Gareth. Give it a go. Awesome. Yeah, your whole body, or me personally, I start listening to his voice, and since I'm listening to it more and more, as soon as I hear his voice, my body goes like relaxed and calm. Thanks for the live stream and sharing your teachings. You're very welcome, Clint. Thank you for hanging out while you're on the oil fields, making that money. 95 hours, that's a long time. That's very inspiring for me, to put that much into work, that many hours. It's great. I've been working on putting more effort into things, into doing a bit more work. It was nice to catch up the live stream, and happy and glad to know you're doing super well. So happy for you. Yes. Thank you, buddy Nova. Yeah, I don't know. I was watching someone's live stream for a while, and I was like, why don't I have an audience? Why don't I go hang out with people, my people? I've been doing it for 16 years. Wow. Have you always wanted to do that, or is there something else that you'd like to do as well, or instead of? Is that the dream? 16 years. Wow. I hope they treat you nicely. You'd be a great asset for the company. I hope you guys are enjoying this full moon. If you can, when you get outside and look at the moon, and then I grew up on a farm, so this is what I'm used to. Oh, nice. Fair enough. They'll be in the subconscious mind, eh? You can probably just do it unconsciously. Yeah, but when you see the full moon, just stare at it, cover your right nostril, and breathe in through the left nostril. And imagine you're breathing in moonbeams, and get lunar and become a lunatic. Breathe in the feminine energy. That'll help charge you up. So just sit out there and maybe do about 10 deep breaths. Imagining beams from the moon coming up into you. I enjoyed it. I want to learn to teach my kids and grandkids how to manifest a great life. Yeah, beautiful. It's amazing. They'll pick it up really, really fast. That's what I'm starting to do with my nephew as well. Yeah, do it. It's good. Teach them Neville Goddard's teachings, Joseph Murphy, before people get, I feel I was conditioned. I don't know, no one really told me how to create. I always got told hard work hard, and then it never really resonated too much with me. Well, I did work hard. What's the easiest way to manifest without imagination? Writing things down. Just write things down in the present tense. I'm so happy and grateful that I now am a real estate agent. Or something I wrote down, and now I just got hired to be a real estate agent. But yeah, I always got told hard work. You had to work hard to make money, but then I'm like, well, wouldn't all the road workers and that be like millionaires if hard work really, had to work? Well, hard work made the money. I understand it though. I just much rather work joyfully. Yeah, but that's just me. I did a lot of hard work for years, and don't say I don't work hard, but I reframed it instead of using the word hard. I did a mini meditation and whispered affirmations to myself whilst gazing at the beautiful moon. It was so liberating. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, the moon's amazing. I love this time. I'm always, they say the loonies come out at the moon. I'm one of them. But yeah, right. The easiest thing to manifest without imagination, writing things down. And what I'm talking about, self-hypnosis. Go to my playlist, and I've made a playlist of Paul McKenna's self-hypnosises. Just listen to them each day. One that resonates, listen to it, and you'll impress the unconscious mind. But yeah, definitely just write things down. I have so many books where I write things down, just a list. Even in my room, like I've got things on the wall where I've written them down, and I'll read them each day. I'm gonna make a habit of. See, there's one on my roof, my ceiling. Sorry, not my roof. Do we have to be in a state akin to sleep? No, you don't. No, just write them down. General write. I gotta. Even write a story. I don't want to read some of mine because they're personal, but what do okay, like even there's something you could do like this. You write it down as in the present tense. Like, what's something we could use for an example? Maybe for work. For next week, go, oh, this week was amazing. I had a great time at work. Everyone gave me compliments and praise for how well I did. Or I'm so happy and grateful I receive free coffees on a regular basis. Or people give me compliments regularly. Or anything you want, but write it down. Could you detail what you need to do when scripting? Honestly, I just write things down. Look at this. I drew a picture of myself and just write some things that I'd like in my life. And what have I done in here? Property investor. I've written that down. And since reading this, I read it each day. You know, it helps millions of people. Amazing businessman. Well looked after, multiple streams of income, grounded, a successful investor. I recently wrote negotiation because I looked at, like, you know, what's some good skills you need for business, and being able to negotiate has been a good one. And since even writing negotiation down, I have been, next thing you know, I'm binge watching Dragon's Den. Hey, what's up? I'm good, thank you. I hope you're well. How are you? And yeah, since writing just random like sales negotiation down, I have now been moved. You know, the Dragons Den came into my awareness on YouTube, and I've been watching them, and that's all about negotiation. So I've been learning that way. You wrote down about real estate and property, and now I just got hired for Ray White as a real estate agent, and they're going to put me through a training over the next 6 months while I'm there in the office. And that happened so quick and random. Like, I'm already signed up and they've accepted me. So even just draw a picture of yourself and write stuff down around it. Like, great coach. I just completed my havening practitioner. Can we write it down and never read it and it will happen? Yeah, it does. I've written, what was some of the first things I wrote down in this one? Yeah, I've written lots of stuff down. I make great investments. I just invested in an NFT. I spent $400 on it, and now someone's offered me $3,500 for my NFT. So I'd say that's a great investment. And I wrote this down a long time ago. Yeah, there's just lots. Just, yeah, start writing things down. I make the best videos possible. I create great content, you know, and that now I like make lots of videos. Yeah, I bring value to the marketplace. I add incredible value. I do more for others. I enjoy giving and receiving frequently. I always like to draw pictures of my friends and give them a great life in my mind. But yeah, just write stuff down that you would like to achieve, and you don't need to use your imagination. Well, that's what I found personally. Like, you know, I receive free coffees, I receive meals, I get given compliments. Things go easy for me. I always find parks. Every day is a good day. But you can, you know, read it a few times. But I found even just writing things down and forgetting about it. I remember, do we have to read our notes? Well, it's kind of, yeah, it's up to you. Like the ones I've gotten on my wall, I don't make a conscious effort to read them every day, but if I see them, you know, I'll read it and get, you know, kind of imagine it. what you could, I know you don't really want to use the imagination, but you could write your goals down and then imagine yourself ticking them off or crossing them off, like, so that would imply that you've completed them. So write write a list down, 2020 goals, things that like in the present tense, like I'm so happy I hit this many subscribers, for example, and then you could imagine yourself crossing that off because that would imply you've done it. Yeah, I've been finding I always, as soon as I have an idea now, I write it down in the present tense. Like, because now I'm doing the real estate, I've started writing these stories. Write on paper. So I'm about to start, like before I'd even been accepted for studying real estate. I go, this week has been amazing. I really enjoy studying real estate at the Ray White office. Everyone in the office is kind and supportive. They help me with any questions. I'm so surprised at how easy and fast I am completing each module. I hadn't even been accepted yet, and now I'm accepted because I've written this down. It will manifest, and I won't read you them all because I don't want to. If you tell people your manifestations, because a lot of they're you pushed out. They if you have any insecurities about these manifestations, they'll project them to you. Like, are you sure you want to get into this because of this, this, and this? So I like to now keep them quite secret. But when did you discover you were interested in becoming? I always had a feeling about it. For years actually. Yeah, quite for years ago. I always thought it'd be a great job to do, but then I never thought I had the confidence or could feel I could do it. But then recently I was like, well, I can do anything. Why not? I think I just swallowed a bug. I had to look that back. So you don't have to read. You can read your notes. I would suggest reading it a few times, Bruce, especially before bed. Before bed and when you wake up, read them. But you can also just, write them down and let them be. But do read them enough, yeah. So with that, when I do, oh my god, I swallowed a bug. Protein. With this changing the concept of myself, every day I'd read it. Then. How many times should I read them? Maybe 3 times. At least read them 3 times per day. Or just whenever you think about it. Do it with like flow. So you don't want to be, oh, I must read it. You just be like, oh, I better read my notes now. Make it a nice, easy, fluent task. I don't know. I swear a bug flew in my mouth. Yeah, we are what we think about all day. Yep, that's right. Dan Kine is bang on the nail. Yeah, I guess, yeah. A while ago, I was keen to do real estate, but then I never thought I could do it. So, but then now, the way life's been going, I was like, I know how to keep, instead of focusing on that I can't do it, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And each time I think about it, I can do it. So it's exciting. And everyone has seen, they've been really nice and lovely. And I've been to a few auctions now, just watching, getting to know people. While I'm at the auctions, imagining that it's me that's selling the house. Yeah, Bruce, write them down. Yeah, read them and just think about them. So create the scene that would imply, what would it look like? Or each time you think about it, just be like, I can do it, or I've done it. I did it, I did it, I did it. Some people. All right. I said I was going to end it earlier, but here we are. Any more questions about to jump off? Make sure to go get out on that beautiful moon. Check out the playlist Self-Hypnosis by Paul McKenna that I've created. Well, I'll put a few videos together. They're really powerful. All right. It's 5 a.m. in Toronto. Going to try and get back to sleep. Thank you for this live stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate you too, Dan. Go check out, put on Paul McKenna's sleep hypnosis and just listen to that as you fall asleep. Promise you'll go out like a light. It's great. Cool. It's lovely speaking to you all. Thank you for spending time with me. I always appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video or next live stream. May peace be on your soul and have a beautiful life. Bye. See ya.